A new Sonic game came out last year, and Kid and Krista are doing Sonic Week, so let's talk about Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is the story of a villainous lunatic with a heart of death. The game starts with Shamrock brooding under a tree about his past, of which he can't remember anything. An evil snowstorm blows in out of nowhere and starts raining black aliens, which is literally what they're called throughout the entire game. Anyway, he literally drops into Westopolis, a city which could lie in any cardinal direction. He listens to an evil floating tentacle eye and beats up all the gun employees. Not to the point of unalive, mind you, because that would be way too much for this E10 plus fantasy violence, where Shadow shoots real guns and says real swears. The commander finds out Shadow has been canoodling with the black aliens and tells his men to shoot Shadow on sight. Shadow then climbs into a computer with direct access to his Google search history. Once he rids the internet of his presence, he ends up in Halloween Town, where Dr. Egad and Pinky McGirl have conflicting interests. Shampoo breaks Egg Boy's funny toy and heads to Central City, where the ghost of Dr. Claw gaslights him into having hatred and contempt for humans. After some Tokyo Drift and Invisible Boatmobile, Shaddy the Baddie goes into space for an on-rail Star Wars trench run, but evil. At the end of which he blows up Big Blue from F-Zero. Doom Guy announces his villainy to the entire Earth before Central City gets deadly space-beamed. So Shadow and the aliens infiltrate the gun headquarters, where he fights Shornik and the commander's Gurren Lagann cosplay Doubloon, and he decides to, and I quote, destroy this damn planet. But wait, no. Shadow the Hedgehog is the story of an apathetic narcissist with a heart of emptiness. The game starts with Shadrack reminiscing on his lack of memories. After the sky rains some hunky aliens, Xiaomao books it through West Town and grabs himself the Chaos Emeralds. Commander says kill 'em all, and Shadow is visited by the ghost of Christmas Evil. So he wakes up in this Indiana Jones temple and runs to the end to grab a gem. President Ryan Stiles looks at his framed candid photograph of his two favorite hedgehogs, all melancholy-like. Then Shadow appears on Prison Island, a delightful place filled with nasty sludge and Audrey 2s. Are we sure this is a story about a hedgehog? Because this rodent is all about the carrots. Eggy flies in on his Sonic Hero ship and Shadow blips to the Iron Jungle, where he runs into a bunch of Shadow bots. He gets to the end of the base and eliminates Egg Boy's funny egg toy after finding out that he's an android too! He books it through Mount Doom and takes the last Chaos Emerald from Lego Maego and decides that he's the coolest android. Then he commits Eggman death with his signature Android Chop. Hold on, that's not how it... Shadow the Hedgehog is the story of a reluctant hero with a heart of gold. Blah blah blah, no memories, black aliens, go west, young man. Sonic says, there's bad boys there, go get them! So Persona the Porcupine bops all the bad boys and chases the big bad airship, after which he gets to play fetch with Star Guy's dog. Shadow decides to take a trip to Eggman Land for Take Your Fox to Work Day. The commander corners Shadow and the aliens in the jungle of death, but Batgirl helps him beat up the aliens and play fetch with Doomba's devil dog again. Shadow gets a ride from Sonic to the Ark, during which he takes their Chaos Emerald.
This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Anyway, he has a flashback to hanging out with a little blonde girl and shooting a bunch of water balloons. Maria! They just shot a girl named Maria! Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Black Doom. He's so mad at Shadow, sees no chance of foundering, though goes down so easy, so Shadow decides to keep the Black Arms at bay. And now that Shadow has all the Chaos Emeralds, Gloomy Doomy steals them and warps the comet to the Earth's surface. Sonic Team gets scared stiff, but Shadow is immune due to his passion for horror films. The game pulls another Star Wars, and Black Doom says,
No, I am your father.
Charmy the Beast smacks a VCR, and Iggy's granddad broadcasts all over the place to tell Shadow he can beat the black aliens. With the power of all 7 Chekhov's emeralds, regular Shadow turns into Shiny Shadow and flies into the sky to shoot beams at Black Doom's final Pokemon evolution. Batty Boy Sr. falls to the ground, and Shadow teleports his comet into space, where he uses the Ark's space beam to blow it up, ending the attack of the black aliens. The president decides to honor the dead professor who made Shadow, and Shadow himself says goodbye to himself as he walks off alone into the space station, I guess. Anyway, Happy New Year, play the new Sonic game if you want to, bye!